A couple of days later on the cruise ship, Princess Celestia and Classel had been having the time of their lives. There were plenty of things to do on board the ship. There was a swimming pool, games, and more. They thought this couldn't get any better, but then they remembered that this is just the first stage of their month-long vacation, and the rest begins at the tropical island resort. I still feel a strange, dark, and familiar presence on this ship, but it hasn't made itself known to either of us yet. Though Princess Celestia, the morning that the tropical island that they were going to be spending the remainder of the trip was now in view, and she was packing to get off the boat. She met up with Classel, who was already set to get off the boat. Good timing. I think some of the other passengers are getting seasick. Maybe. I think that's not the only reason, but maybe just me being paranoid, said Princess Celestia before they began to depart the docks. Once off the boat, they went to the resort's hotel area, and they had just checked into their room, and everything started looking hazy all of a sudden. That doesn't make any sense, unless there's an illusion spell. Princess Celestia lit up her horn and cast a deactivation spell to undo whatever the illusion is, only she doesn't like what she finds. The whole resort transforms into what looks like the ruins of an ancient prison. The whole resort was an illusion, but then that means, oh, said Classel before turning to look to the ship to see if it was now a ghost ship. But the other ponies have transformed into crystal monsters. What does all this mean? It means we've been duped, that this was all a trap, said Princess Celestia, who goes to leave her room, but suddenly a cell door appears and blocks her way out. The same thing happens to Classel before she hears the all-too-familiar sinister laugh. You might as well show yourself. I know you're behind this, King Sombra. With those words, the scourge of the Crystal Empire appears before them, who says with a big smirk on his face,
I can't believe I can't pull the wool over your eyes, can I, Princess? Yes, it is I who got you here. Welcome to your vacation, and feel free to stay for, I don't know, how does the forever sound to both of you?
Yeah, sure. You know you can't hold us, said Princess Celestia before turning to Classel. King Sombra met Classel, a Draconicus from Korak, the homeworld of her and Discord species. Classel met King Sombra. He's a villain who took over the country allied to Equestria called the Crystal Empire several times and has come back from the dead. The second time now, I think. Anyway, you know how powerful both of us are, so you know we'll get out of here.
Yeah, but not right away,
said King Sombra before putting up magic words.
Oh, and I don't have to keep you here forever, just long enough to not participate in King Reek's final push. Gathering all of the villains and monsters in your world for one big attack. I know I shouldn't say anything, but you won't be able to get back in time anytime soon to warn them. Enjoy your stay, and I hope you like rule or not. Actually, I don't really care either way.
With that, King Sombra leaves them through the Shadow Realm before Classel lets out a heavy sigh. Wow, Reek got us good. You can say that again, said Princess Celestia before beginning to plan their escape. I have to get back to Equestria. They have no idea what's become of me, and with King Sombra on the loose again, defeating Reek just became more and more important.